I think the last update for that was in 2006. The escrows are far off. There was a request from the zoning board to actually adjust them because they've been having problems with escrows. And the application fees themselves have been adjusted to try and capture the actual cost of the overhead for meetings, only in certain cases. So what the board will see is that most of the residential stuff has remained unchanged or lightly changed, and it's more focused on commercial development and any type of large-scale D variance and conditional use issue.
Thank you. I see Joe Pryor just joined us. Joe, are you there?
Yeah, I am. Took me 10 minutes to log in.
I know the problem. Well, we passed the resolution. I didn't know if you had any comments on it, but it's too late now.
What about the bridge subdivision?
Yes.
Yeah, I had no comments on that.
Okay. Thank you. Kathy, I understand you have a request of us, or actually giving us some information.
Yes, thank you, Chairman. Effective after this meeting, I'm resigning from the planning board.
Oh,
Well, I'd like to thank you for your service. I understand why you're doing it, but good luck on your new adventure and your new home. So please, our best wishes. I just wish we could get together for coffee in the morning one more time.
I do too.
If I could, Mr. Chairman, on behalf of council, Kathy's served the township not only on the planning board, but in many capacities. And on behalf of council and the citizens, I'd like to thank her for her history of service.
Oh, thank you, Joe. That was very nice. And yes, I wish we could have coffee in the morning before I go.
Kathy, my thanks to you also. This is Tim Mangucci. As Joe said, you've served our community well. You'll be missed. I, for one, always enjoyed the input. You were very passionate about what you wanted for the township area. So I know why you're doing it also. Best wishes to you, and hopefully we'll see you before you go.
I hope so. And thank you all very much. It's been a pleasure working with the township in various capacities most of the time.
Kathy, I reiterate that, and I'm going to miss your company in the back of the room at council meetings.
Thank you very much, Gary. I didn't think about that, but I am going to miss that too.
Kathy, I'd like to say thank you for the guidance sitting next with you at the table there. All right, the ups and the downs and disagreements, but it's been a pleasure. So enjoy life. And
thank you, Brian. It's been great working with you and sitting next to you.
Yeah.
And I'd like to
going?
Beth.
Where are you going?
Reno, Nevada.
Good for you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
I think.
So Kathy, this is Earl. You're coming back to work the polls though, right?
Oh, of course. Absolutely.
Okay.
Earl,
be the same without you.
If the polls are open.
They will be. Are you working on the 7th, Earl?
I am not. No.
Oh, why not?
Well, they only needed a few polls to be open. Everything's mail-in.
Well, I know, but we're having 7 people need to work at the pavilion, and I could use you. Stop laughing.
Well, let's talk after the meeting. Give me a call.
Okay, will do.
Okay.
All right. I'll move on to public comment now. Is anyone here? John, are you there? John Betts? I don't hear him.
He's on mute.
Wait, here he goes, maybe.
Yeah, I got you, John. John, I hear you. Maybe he can't hear us, I don't know.
He's definitely talking about it. I can't.
Yeah, it's so faint, I can't hear him.
Yeah, I can't hear him either.
Can you hear me now?
I
Can you
can,
hear me now?
that's better.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Yes, I just said I'd like to thank Kathy for all she did for our community as renters over here when she was on the rent living board, and everything else she's done as I watched the council meetings, planning board meetings, and so on and so forth.
Thank you, John.
You're welcome. I can hardly hear you, but if you heard me, I expressed what I felt. Thanks.
I appreciate the sentiment. Thank you.
Okay.
Are you, you finished, John?
Yes.
Okay, is there anybody else online that has a public comment or anything? Hearing none, I guess I have a couple things I want to go over. As I mentioned, we're going to have a, John, could you mute your, okay. We're going to have a live meeting, you know, an in-person meeting, I should say. I don't know how alive many of us are anymore. And Beth has informed me that we're going to change the meeting date from July 22nd to July 29th. So if you would all make notation of that, I'm sure Beth will be sending out a notice about it. There's a conflict with something going on. Beth, if you can re-enlighten me on that.
I'm actually driving Kathy out to her new home in Reno, Nevada. So,
Okay, so I think that's a valid enough reason that you wouldn't be in attendance and we greatly need you. So, okay, so just make that notation and there'll be all of the rules for whatever the rules are at that point for social distancing and social interaction. Masks will be required, I believe. They're setting up the municipal court for taking certain chairs out and more tables to be available for spacing of the actual committee. So be prepared for it, but we're going to meet. And even if it's to say hello to each other, but we do have some things that we haven't been officially notified of yet, but we have the Jurley property for the subdivision is still active. I have no idea what's going on with the precast concrete, whether they're going to come back in or not come back in. I've had correspondence with Bill Edelston, their attorney, and I don't think he really knows what's going on with them either. So that may be on there, the board. We may have something going on with Strikers Road Associates for the construction of the warehouse there. I have no idea where we are with the Phillipsburg Mall and what's coming up on that, but I think when these people are notified that we're going to be able to meet again, that we may be seeing these applications come in. George, I might ask you, have you had any correspondence on the Phillipsburg Mall or any contact with Powhatan?
No, it's probably been 4 months since I tried to get a hold of the township planner over there, but I've heard nothing from them. Nothing has come back from them.
That's about where we are. So, Adam, anything that you have heard? Or?
No, at this time I haven't. Typically when, you know, if someone reaches out to Paul as the municipal engineer, he'll rope me in on the meeting. If we had an initial or kind of exploratory meeting with a developer, and I haven't heard anything at all about the Phillipsburg Mall redevelopment at this point.
Okay, so there it is. That's what we're planning on for the future, or the immediate future. So if anyone else has anything to add to this? Okay, then I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
I hear a second.
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 All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Any objections? Any abstentions? If not, thank you all for, meeting tonight, and stay safe. I hope, we get back to some resemblance of normalcy in the near future, but it looks like it may be going the other way after listening to the news tonight, so. Everybody,
Well,
stay safe.
Be safe. Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you, Lori.
Thank
Thanks for hosting.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Aye.
Bye.